My name is Sierra Schumann, and I chose Slaughterhouse-Five to read from as my banned book. I like that very much, if the accident will. I would hate to tell you what this lousy little book cost me in money and anxiety and time. When I got home from the Second World War 23 years ago, I thought it would be easy for me to write about the destruction of Dresden, since all I would have to do would be to report what I had seen, and I thought, too, that it would be a masterpiece or at least make me a lot of money since the subject was so big. But not many words about Dresden came from my mind then, not enough for them to make a book anyway, and not many words come now either when I have become an old fart with his memories and his Pall Malls with the sun full grown, and so on to infinity. I chose this book because Kurt Vonnegut is one of my favorite modern writers and very satirical, but also he tackles a lot of complex things in this tiny little book because this is actually his story about how he couldn't write about his traumatic war memories and tackle PTSD for at least a decade. And so the way that this came about was through this sci-fi adventure with a very, very active protagonist just accounting weird things, and just some of this commentary about like being a prisoner of war and then surviving that, and then just trying to tackle what went on in his head into a page. It just was very interesting analysis for me, and of course I analyzed it in college. But I chose it as my banned book because it, again, tackles a lot of different topics, and it's like, this should be, not a lot of people know about this to begin with, and not a lot of people know about Vonnegut to begin with. So that's why I chose this.